Shout out to the Indianapolis Colts for making Drew Lock look like an all-pro quarterback. Had a great day. 17 for 23, 309, 4 touchdowns. I mean, I don't know what else to say. A perfect passer rating? Like, are you kidding me? Just truly embarrassing stuff. And I've been a believer for Shane Steichen as him as a head coach for this team, but I'm sorry. After that and the way this season has gone down, I really think they should completely nuke that franchise and just clean house. Get rid of the GM, get rid of Steichen, obviously get rid of Gus Bradley. That defense was just atrocious. I don't know what happened. You know, if it was like a West Coast team traveling to an East Coast game, I'd understand that because it was an early window sort of game, but like, come on, bro. Like, Indy to New York for the Colts defense to look like that. I mean, Giants receivers were wide open the majority of plays, and yes, Malik Neighbors made some pretty good plays at the same time, but if you really watch that game, dudes were wide open for the Giants, and it was really just easy pickings for Drew Lock. I don't know what happened there, and as far as offensively, I expected that for Joe Flacco to put up 30 points against one of the worst defenses in the NFL, but for the Colts to just come out like that when they still had a slight chance to make the playoffs, it's in their nature, you know. Of course, 2-3 years ago, a winner-go-home situation in the final week of the season, and Carson Wentz blew it against the Jaguars on the road, and a day later, Jim Irsay essentially said he wants Carson Wentz off his team. I wonder what Jim Irsay has to say after yesterday's game. Like, honestly, that is just truly embarrassing. The Giants were 0-8 at home this year. The Giants have been easily the worst team in the NFL this year, and they put up 40 on you guys? It's just rock bottom for this franchise, rock bottom. Just, I don't even know what to say, you know? So let me know if you agree with me. Should the Colts fire Shane Steichen, or would you keep him for another year? Now, a report actually came out before yesterday's game. Colts do expect to have AR back as their QB1 for the 2025 year, and I thought that was pretty surprising considering how this year has gone. To fully commit to Anthony for next season is kind of baffling. I know they invested a lot in him, but at least have some sort of quarterback battle in training camp or something. But really, I don't know if this guy is going to be any good. And I know he hypothetically could go to a QB guru like Sean McVay or Kevin O'Connell, and I feel like he could be successful. But Shane Steichen, offensive-minded, he's pretty good. As a head coach, I don't know. I don't know anymore. But, I mean, come on. Like, the Colts put up 30 points with Joe Flacco a day ago. So, like, the offense isn't the issue. So, I don't know. Like, if AR can't look good with Shane Steichen, I don't know if he could potentially look good with a Kyle Shanahan or a Sean McVay. I wouldn't be surprised if he looked good, but you just never know. This dude could be just a giant bust. I know they invested a lot in him, but sometimes you just have to cut your losses and move on. And DeForest Buckner also had a quote saying there's going to be a lot of uncomfortable conversations heading into the offseason. So just expect a lot of turnover for this team. And going forward for the Colts in 2025, you know, the good thing is they still play in the AFC South. The Texans haven't been too impressive this year. Who knows if they'll turn it around next year. Of course, you got the Jaguars probably looking for a new head coach in 2025, hopefully. And by the way, I saw a wild stat today that Mac Jones has the same amount of wins as Trevor Lawrence this year, which is just crazy that they pay Trevor Lawrence all that money to essentially be outplayed by Mac Jones this year. But point is, that franchise is a dumpster fire right now. And of course, you have the Tennessee Titans. So Not a lot of competition going forward for the Colts. So if they could hire a good head coach, or I don't know, man, bring in another quarterback, they could be really competitive. But at the same time, those two things are a lot to ask for. So I just don't know really where you go from here. That's just truly unacceptable way to end the year. Truly embarrassing, but it is what it is, man. So yeah, man, let me know what you think about the state of the Colts in the comment section below. I'm curious what you think of this team, this franchise, and just what's in store for them for the future. Let me know what you think is going to happen. Now the Colts finish off the year at home against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Mac Jones will start that game. Mac Jones is coming off a win against the Tennessee Titans. So I don't know what the home field advantage is going to be like for that game. I don't know what the fans are going to be like for that game. I'd be surprised if it was a positive sort of environment for the Colts. Honestly, if I was a Colts fan, I would definitely be not too happy. And I would definitely be showing that this Sunday. Of course, they're in a dome, so don't expect any planes flying over the stadium to inform Irsay to sell the team or anything like that, but you never know what could happen. Now, hypothetically, if the Colts lose this game again, I mean, come on. Like, in my opinion, they have to do something drastic here in terms of turnover, but if they really lose to the Jaguars at home, Mac Jones, I mean, that would be like a guarantee that they have to do some major turnover. It just, I don't know, man. I almost have no more words. It's just truly, truly a disgusting act that took place a day ago. I mean, come on, like, if they were still in the mix of things, yes, I know a lot of things had to happen in order for them to theoretically make the playoffs, but still, like, they were still a playoff bubble team, and to end it like that is just something I haven't seen in a while. Just truly embarrassing stuff. So yeah, man, let me know what you think about yesterday's game and everything else in between. If you made this far, please subscribe and like the vid. It would help out your boy a ton. That's all I got for right now. Peace.
The defense will take the penalty. And following that penalty, it sets up 2nd down and 17. Ivory lined up in the backfield. Quick drop back. And Curley's got it on a pass that had some heat. That's his first reception today.
Good route that time by the receiver on the out route. Nice throw by the quarterback. This is what they call a timing route. Well, they were right on time.
First down at the 31. And Ivory's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
And Ivory's tackled down at the 39.
Ivory's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Jets have it at the 39. Jason Morrow makes the catch.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Back here, ready to start the 2nd quarter, and a key now is going to be which offense is able to break through first, Phil.
I don't know if these offenses can break through, Jim. I think we might end up seeing scoring on the defensive side before we see it on the offensive side. It's been tough sledding for these offensive players.